Oh, hello. Hi, it's Arsh Ellahi. Welcome to today's video. Now, in today's, we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to take you around a HMO that I haven't recently acquired, but we've been running it this year, 2020, the year of COVID. And I'm going to show you what we've done to the property, more importantly, how we've managed to maximise on the rent. So let's just quickly start. So let's keep moving on. So we're in Wolverhampton, we're in the leafy part of Wolverhampton. And this is the property that I've taken on, believe it or not, almost like a lease option. So we've got 7 years, but we've got the option to purchase in there as well. So this is Park Crescent. So when we took the property on, it was derelict. I've done a few videos of this previously as well. So when we took the property on, it's completely derelict. We brought this property up to standard. I'm going to show you inside, and more importantly, I'm going to show you how, if you do the property correctly, first of all, it can be completely hassle-free. It actually runs itself. And then finally, how to maximise on the rents where you're getting premium rents in a great location. So let's get moving on. So, little tip, first thing, we've got a little security box out there. If anyone ever gets locked out, there's a key to the front door that only tenants have access to. So welcome to the communal area. Now in all my HMOs, I try and keep it so that we minimise interaction between tenants. Now the reason why I say that is because lots of HMOs, or shall I say, HMOs across the country, generally speaking, what normally happens is that landlords will have a communal lounge, will have a communal kitchen, they'll have communal bathrooms. Now that's great and it probably works and it creates a great community. But from my point of view, I believe that from a law of averages and numbers wise, at some point it has to go wrong. So tenant A or room 1 will not agree with room 2. When they're sitting round the communal TV in the communal lounge, who watches what? Someone wants to watch EastEnders, another person wants to watch Hollyoaks, or whatever it may be. One wants to watch Netflix, the other one wants to watch YouTube. Who is right, who is wrong? So at some point it has to go wrong. What I've done here, and especially in this HMO, is that the only communal spaces are the communal bathrooms and this communal lounge. So if you have a quick look in the, sorry, not communal lounge, communal space. So if you have a look at it, literally, we've got nothing here. So we've got a pigeonhole for each of the rooms. Hey, so a bit of design going on here. But if you can have a look, we've got the room numbers. So we've tried to be a little bit creative with this. I'm going to say this HMO was created, I think, in February 2020. And as a result, now I'm going to show you some of the rooms. They've all occupied. One became vacant on Monday. I'm recording this on Wednesday. So 2 days after, we put an advert up on Open Rent and Spare Room. We've had almost like 15 inquiries. So let's go straight up. So welcome to room number 4. You notice again, we've got no key on it. So we've got a key lock on it. All we do is we put the code in, literally turn it to the right and the door opens. We've done this so that a tenant technically cannot lock themselves out. There's no keys. The only key is the one to the front door. Other than that, all the other rooms have a key, a code attached to it. So this room, partially furnished. So we've given them a bed, we've got a wardrobe. All the rooms, I'll run you through some of the little tips in a second as to what we've done. So, just for the COVID police, it has been sanitised. Right, so this is a HMO. This is one of the rooms in the HMO. So this was a style and a design that was done by my wife, who's an interior designer. She's watching, hey. So in all of our rooms in this property, each room accounts for their living, bedroom and kitchen facilities. So they've got their own little kitchenettes. So every room has their own wash facilities. They have a little cooker, a ceramic cooker. They've got their own washing machine and they've got their own fridge. And they've got their own panel heaters. So there's no gas in any of the buildings. So in all my HMOs, I try and strip out the gas. And what I tend to do is I put in a mini electric meter. It's a pay-as-you-go meter. So here's a little plug for Metro Prepaid. Fantastic, guys. So what they tend to do, so all my tenants now have a little code. Just crop out the address there. So they can take that card to any pay point. As a result, they then get a little receipt with a 20-digit code. They put the 20-digit code in there, press enter, they've got their electric. So which means that the more they use in this room, the more they have to pay. But that doesn't reflect on me. So if they want to go out and they want to leave the heating on, so be it, they're paying for it, not me. So we could say that I'm saving the world by energy, because if you notice, any room that I go into, it'll be very rare that a heater's left on, it'll be very rare that a TV's left on, or anything's left on, because the more they use it, the more they pay for it. So all the rooms have got their own kitchenettes, they've got their own living facilities, they've got their own sleeping facilities, which means that they've only got their communal bathroom. So let's go and have a quick look at it. So again, we try and keep them all quite light and quite spacious. So here is communal bathroom number 1, and here is communal bathroom number 2. We've got cleaners that come and clean twice a week. And as I said, take you into this other room. The tenant's moving into this one this Saturday. So again, we had 2 rooms vacant and they filled so quickly. Now this one's a single room. Oh, I'll use this stool, good time, good space. So again, this is a single room, and in the single room, we've got the little kitchenette facilities, we've got the sleeping. So there's a couple of things that you have to take into consideration. You have to look at the size of the room, you have to look at the facilities that you're offering, the amenity standards. So there are things that you will have to consider, especially if you're looking to create this style of HMO. But this is something that I've been doing for the last 20 years. Can you see how hassle-free it is for me as a landlord? There are no high bills, there are no high gas or electric bills. They pay their own electric. I only have to pay for the communal space. And let's face it, in the communal space, there's communal electric, communal lighting, fire alarm, and communal bathrooms. My bill is approximately £200 a year. All the other stuff is paid by the tenant. They pay for their own heating, they pay for their own cooking, they pay for their own storage, they pay for their own lighting. But this is all reflected in the rent. Now, just so that you know, these rooms became available on the same day, Monday this week. We put them up on Spare Room, we put them up on Gumtree, we put them up on Open Rent, and within the space of 2 days, we've let both rooms, and for above market rents. The reason how we've managed to do that is very simple. We created a block booking, a block viewing on both the rooms, and pretty much so we had quite a few inquiries. We said, I'll tell you what guys, there's an open house. So literally within a short space of time, so tenant came in, one came in, one came out. We had to be very respective of space awareness for COVID. So one person came in, they looked at the room, they went out. The next one came in, came out. I said, guys, if you're interested, you need to let me know. Now, we've had people bidding on these. Well, we set the rent at this room here at £400 a month. Someone said, can we accept £350? Another one said, can we accept £375? The next lady says, you know what, I want it. Here's £400, here's my deposit, here's my rent in advance, here's my ID, here's my bank statements and everything. So literally within the space of a couple of days, person's moving into this one on Saturday, person's moving into that one on Friday. So we'll have a full house again within the space of a couple of days. We've done everything very quickly, and we'll accommodate whoever needs to come. They can move in the same day if they wish. I'm going to show you one last room. Now, we've left the last room empty for a reason. Lots of people say that you can't mix a HMO and an Airbnb together. Yes, you can. And let me show you this room. Oh, better turn these off. I'm paying for them. So, So, take you into this room. This is room number 5. Turn on all the lights. So again, people said to me when I was setting up this HMO, there's no way that you're going to be able to turn a house into a HMO and also run it as an Airbnb, almost like service accommodation. So I said, I think we can. I kind of know the location. We've got lots of contractors in the area, and we've left this room specifically for Airbnb purposes. And this room gets let out literally every week. On average, I think I've just broke this, great. On average, we get around 2 bookings a week for 2 nights, 3 nights. And so we've got someone check in. And remember how easy it is for them to check in. They use a key, lock downstairs, gets them through the front door. We give them the code to the door. All we've got to do is we've got to make sure that the electric is on in the room, which we do and we can do remotely. It's very, very straightforward. Someone was in here for Monday and Tuesday this week. The cleaner's been in here this morning, and we've got everything ready for the next guest checking in on Saturday. And this room, if we were to let it as a normal room to a working tenant, would get on average around 350 to 375 a month. In October alone, we've got bookings taking us in excess of £600 a month. And that really is, when people say you can't do it, I kind of disagree. I believe you can. We've got a very good working relationship with our professional tenants who also understand that this room is being utilised for Airbnb. So on time to time, they will meet new people as they're probably walking through the communal area. But can you understand the reason why we haven't got a communal lounge? Would you like to sit next to a complete stranger? No, you wouldn't. But here, there is no complete stranger. So in this one, you've got everything that you need, and the contractors love it. They check in, they sleep, they go to work, they check out, and it really is that. So we're not after people that are going to be here for weeks or months on end. If they wanted to, that's great, but if they don't, we generally get people that are here for 2 to 3 days, probably working in the city, come back from work late, come here, relax, and then go back out the next day. So guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the session. This is one of the properties. This is a model that we're probably going to roll out over the next few years as well, especially with the strength of what we know of the Wolverhampton and the West Midlands market. As always, if you like the video, please feel free to share, like, and press the notification bell. If you like the thought of everything that we've just said and you want more free information, have you checked out my podcast? It's called The Property Rebel, and I think this property has summed up what The Property Rebel is all about. We do not conform to the property norm. If you like that, please download the podcast. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, you can find this on Spotify as well as Stitcher and Google Podcasts. You can search for it by typing in The Property Rebel. More importantly, if you want to connect with me on social media, please feel free to do so. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter and Instagram under Arsh Ellahi. And finally, if you're looking for deals like this, like I found this is a lease option. I don't own this, I simply control it. But yet I'm making more money out of it as if I didn't before, as if I did own it. So I'm controlling it as if I did own it. I've done everything to it. You can see I've taken the property up to a fantastic standard. If you like deals like this and you want to find deals like this, we publish them on the Property Investor app daily. So if you haven't already done so, go and download the app. It's completely free to do so. All you've got to do, go to the App Store. So all you've got to do is go to the App Store, type in Property Investor. I'll do it right in front of you. Go to the App Store. If it loads, this would be brilliant, wouldn't it, Fran, for bloopers? So let me just quickly turn off the Wi-Fi. So quickly go to the App Store, type in Property Investor. You'll see there we are. All you've got to do, it literally takes 2 minutes. You press install. I've already got it installed, so press install, and as a result of that, you'll see all the deals in the palm of your hand. We've got deals, we've got a rent-to-rent deal, we've got service accommodation deals, we've got below market value deals. They're there right in front of you. And all you have to do is download the app, Takes 2 minutes to register. You've got 200 deals in the palm of your hand. If you like the thought of that and you want to have a chat further, or if you've got a deal to sell, why don't you email your deal into deals@propertyinvestorapp.co.uk and let's start working together. On that note, guys, as always, I wish you to be safe, well and happy, and I look forward to speaking to you all very soon. Thank you.